Okay, so in the process of swapping out my pickups on my Zen 10, I needed to get some components, basically replacing everything in it. So as you can see, it's been stripped out. What was in it before, for those that don't know, was active electronics, as it's described within the description and within the thumbnail. Got tired of the battery and all that nonsense. And I personally don't really care for active electronics too much. The reason why I had it in this particular instrument is because it was just, in the process of it being built, it was just cost effective. It's really just what it boiled down to. So anyhow, onward and forward, as it would be. So I went ahead and went to guitarelectronics.com, which is in Arizona. I am a state away from that. I'm in California, and I've done business with this particular company for some time because there's been consistency with them as far as price and quality. And so for those that may be interested and they live in the States and you don't know about guitarelectronics.com, search it, go check out the website, and you'll find a lot of goodies. There's some pretty cool stuff on there. It's reasonable priced, okay, and opposed to some other places which I won't mention. So anyhow, what I ended up doing is I got, of course, I got some wire, because wire is really important. And this is braided, or should I say vintage style type of wire. Good quality wire. I even got myself some easy to burn solder, very thin as it would be, 0.032. So got that. It's a no clean type of solder. Got a couple caps, some orange caps here, orange drops. 0.022. That's for the bass side. I have some other caps I'm going to use for the guitar pickup side. CTS pots. I really like CTS pots. They're high quality pots, but for certain things I prefer to have different pots in respect to electric guitar. Now I don't mind it within the tone knobs, that's great. But for the volume knob, because I like using the volume knob a lot, in other words, I use it while I'm playing, not just adjusting it as far as the level of the volume, but actually using it to create swells. It actually used to be part of my style. That's what I did a lot, because I don't really like the sound of the pick. So I really wanted to emulate the idea of not having a pick there. Okay, so anyhow, CTS pots, these were $4.74 a piece. These are 250K, which I'm going to use across the board, of course, for both pickup sets. And for those that don't know, I'm using GM Jazz noiseless pickups for the bass, which are really inexpensive pickups. I have no idea what these sound like. The other pickups that I wanted, that I ran across, which were rail pickups, only found two, were close to 300 bucks. And I go, no, can't do that. So they're noiseless, they're rails. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and use them because I bought them. So we'll see how that works out. And also, I'm replacing everything in there that was in there, except for the jacks. So, anyhow, this was Oak Grigsby, I think is the name of the brand. This is a 5-way switch, and normally I would kind of like go for Switchcraft, but I thought I'd take a chance on this. Everything that I would. Well, here's the thing. Go to guitarelectronics.com. You're going to find good stuff, all right? So it's not like you're going to get anything that's not good. Some things are better than others. This is like in the medium, happy medium in the middle of the road. And nice switch, actually. It feels really good when I'm moving it. Yeah, so happy with that. $10.95 is what the switch cost. Okay, altogether it was $52.95 for what I bought from them. Altogether, as far as pickups go, about $127, $128 total for everything. Okay, so what else did I have in here? I don't know. I guess that's it. All right, so I know I have some other stuff somewhere. Well, doesn't matter. I'm trying to keep track of myself here. Good luck with that. I want to take a look at the jacks here, and I want to use a conventional mono jack in comparison to a barrel jack, right? Barrel jack is what I'm using because it's what's required because of the design, so it has to be longer. So this is a mono stereo jack right here, okay? The barrel jack, mono stereo jack, right? And then you have a mono jack, typically what you would use for guitar or bass, right? Typically. All right, so the difference between this one and that one, see if I can get close enough so you can see what's going on here. Hopefully you can see this. I can't really get too close because it'll start getting blurry. All right. For the barrel jack, if you notice, you can see three prongs on it. Now, if you hold it like this towards you, the tip, the outer tip here is pointing towards me. Okay, that's going to be the ground. All right, and that which is to the right, which is the smallest prong, is the hot, and the other one next to it is another ground, but that's for the battery. That was for, obviously, active electronics, okay? The difference between this one, that one, and this one is the opposite. You have that which was on the inner sleeve here, as that's being the ground, and this one here on the outside being the hot, okay? Hopefully you made sense of that. All right. Anywho, yeah, so let's take a look at this jiggamathiggin. All right. As you can see, the cavity there, it's all cleaned out. I want to see how these pots fit in there. It's important for me to take my time with what I do when it comes to this stuff, because I have a tendency to rush through things, and when I rush through things because I just want to get it done, when I was younger I could kind of get away with it, but as I'm older I can't see so good and all kinds of other things related, and I end up screwing shit up. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it doesn't fit. See, that's the thing right there. Figuring out if stuff fits. So it doesn't fit, which means I need to drill it out. Anytime you're ready, I mean, seriously, anytime you're ready. There we go. Alright. I mean, there's enough that comes... No, it's not right at all. It's not right at all. So I have to drill those out. So, you know, just don't jump into it willy-nilly. So, or Willie Nelson. So anyhow, there's that. So I have to drill those out in order to accommodate these particular pots. And there it is, folks. So I'm not going to really take you through step by step with this because it's too boring. You know, but after I'm done with it, I'll kind of just point out what I did, you know, and explain things enough to, if you have any questions about something, I could answer it for you, or, you know, take some pictures and repost in regard to the process. If you're interested in doing this or just learning about it or whatever, the ultimate objective here, obviously, is to be able to play it. So once it's done, I don't really have to do anything to it again unless I plan on upgrading the pickups, which will be a lot easier to do than what I'm going to be doing here. So anyhow, that's that. I will continue to post on this. All right, folks, we will see you when the instrument is ready to demo.